I'm Matsuzaki, Matsuzaki, a psychiatrist. Today, let's talk about digital editing, image enhancement, and filters on social media, especially when women post pictures or videos of themselves. Some may be adding edits or enhancements to their images. For those who lack confidence in their appearance, I think using edited photos or videos as a means to connect with others online can be a good thing in itself. However, there are times when the editing goes so far that the person looks like an entirely different individual. In such cases, we need to be mindful of the potential psychological risks that may come with it. First, it leads to increased awareness of appearance-based comparisons. People who edit their photos before posting them on social media are said to compare their looks to those of people in the media more frequently than those who don't. This means they are more likely to constantly compare themselves to others, making them prone to anxiety and dissatisfaction about their appearance. And using heavily edited photos of oneself can lead to the internalization of idealized standards of appearance. In other words, when we're constantly exposed to beautifully edited images on social media, the belief that we should look like that tends to grow stronger. And when we look at our real unedited selves, we may start to feel this version of me isn't good enough, leading to a decline in self-esteem. And generally, when we feel that we are not good enough as we are, things like putting on makeup, trying a new hairstyle, going on a diet if we feel overweight, reshaping our body through strength training, improving our fashion, adjusting our expressions or gestures, or finding a style of beauty that suits our face. These can all be ways we try to respond to that feeling. Whether or not someone can actually follow through with those actions depends on the individual and the moment, but the feeling itself can serve as a starting point for wanting to make a change. However, once we get used to relying on digital editing, don't we all end up turning again and again to that method which is just so quick and easy? The digitally edited version of yourself can't be carried over from the digital world into the real one. Even if someone gets to know you online, it becomes harder to show them your unfiltered real life self. As a result, excessive image editing can end up trapping you within the digital world. If possible, it's best to limit image editing to about the same level as everyday makeup, and to focus instead on gradually improving your real life self over time. Well, that's just my personal opinion. But if this made you think about anything, I'd be glad. And I'd love to hear your thoughts too, so please feel free to share them in the comments. That's all.